Hello, Capricorn. This is Lynn from Devine Central, and I am here with your July 2023 tarot reading. I'm going to pull a few cards and some various aspects of your life, and we'll just see what the month of July has for you. All right, I am going to switch cameras here. By the way, I'm in somewhere in Illinois, if you're following me, heading for Maine. All right, that explains the weird background. I am using today's Stellus Tarot. It's kind of a cute little deck. By the way, it's out of print, so if you run into one of these at a garage sale, make sure you snatch it because they're starting to be worth something. Okay, so I've already shuffled the cards. Let's do it again for a minute. Okay, so let's just go ahead and lay out the cards. We're going to be looking at your work. We're going to be looking at your finances, your personal life, or your personal relationships, and then we're going to be looking at your friends, family, and social life, and then we'll end up, wow, with the Three of Cups for your personal development, and then we'll ask Spirit for just whatever information they want to give us at the end. This is a very bright reading. In this deck, oranges tend to be more the color of the day and the bright sun and what have you, and nice big blue skies. So it's really a nice, it's a nice feel. What do we have here? We have the Princess of Discs, which is the same as the Page of Pentacles. We have the Three of Wands. We have the Three of Cups. So there's plenty of expansion there. We have the Six of Wands and the Princess of Wands. So we have predominantly wands here in the center, and that's kind of a good thing. That's a lot of high energy this month for you. Page of Pentacles, Princess of Discs. You know, this is somebody lower at the low end of the totem pole, but this is a time to learn. This is what this card usually stands for, is we are learning, we're growing, we're expanding our base of whatever that might be, and in this particular case, it's about work. So I think this is the month for you to learn something new. If you've been putting off getting a certification for something, if you have been putting off learning the new computer system, if there's something else at work that you could learn, maybe, part of somebody else's job that you really like and that would help give them an opportunity to be more flexible and give you an opportunity to grow, that might be something you should consider as well. Learn something new this month. Learn something every day the rest of your life, or die, right? But this is the month to learn something at work. As far as your finances go, we have the Three of Wands. And this is the proverbial put something out there and see what comes back to you. It's expansion. So maybe this might be a time to start looking at a new investment program for you. Maybe just get out there and shake up some of the investments that you already have. And you don't have to be an options trader or a stock wizard and to do that. You can just take your 401k and sit down with a financial guy and say, hey, I'm planning for the time ahead. I want to expand what I'm doing and see if I can't put it out there and have maybe have it come back to me. What I'm thinking about this was I had an emergency savings fund for many, many years that I kept in a money market account because God forbid I might need it. And one day I decided, you know what, I'm putting that into an ultra short bond fund at Vanguard. And oh my God, it's like the interest, the amount of money I got off of it monthly, tripled and made it so much better. And it was something I could cash in the next day if I needed the money. So if you're sitting on money, maybe put that money to work for you. And that's what you should do this month. As far as your personal relationship, we got the Six of Wands. This card is oftentimes about generosity, but it's also about give and take. When this card comes up in a relationship reading, I often ask the question, who is, who's the powerhouse in this relationship? Who's controlling this relationship? Because normally with this card, it's, I don't know, this is the guy riding the horse going down the road. He's winning, it's victory. But, that's all fine and good. But when we're in a relationship, it needs to be it needs to be two people on that horse, and it's only one. Somebody's got to be the leader. Somebody has to be the final decision maker on things. And so it kind of pains me to say that things are good, but just make sure that if your significant other is kind of leading the relationship, that your say, that you have enough say in the relationship to make it an equal or fairly equal partnership, even though one has to be the final decision maker. All right, so as far as your friends, family, and social life, we have the Princess of Wands, akin to the Page of Wands. And I love the card because pages are very much about a change in direction. They're very much about, news coming in, messages. And it seems like this is like high energy, and they're running around like crazy, and they're very curious. I see this as possible news coming about somebody maybe younger in your most inner circle, like family, maybe some good news coming that you weren't expecting. And it could be from a friend, but I sense more it's one of the younger people in your family group has some really good new information that they're going to be bringing, and I think it's something that will be very energetic, high energy, and makes it's going to be a positive thing. So watch for that. Now, as far as your personal growth, there's things that we need to do for ourselves, and there's things that we need to do with other people. And this card stands for camaraderie. It's about expanding your heartfelt activities. And one of them really is if you have been ignoring, or you've been too busy to get together with friends and family, right? This is saying that will do your heart good. That will do your personal growth good, is to keep that communication open and it's kind of like a rainbow that flows from one of you to the next. And you want to be socially active, because that's that does our heart good. It really does. What says Spirit? Okay, so we have the Seven of Discs, which is also the Seven of Pentacles, and we can put, and it's really funny because we can put a lot of time and effort into our personal relationship. We can put a lot of time and effort into our friendships, and sometimes we don't always see that come back at us right away. It's like planting the seed and having to wait for it to mature and grow into something that will pay off. And sometimes it's hard having that patience and waiting. But I think that this is the month of having patience and waiting for the good things in life to come to fruition. Trusting that if you put yourself out there with these threes and expand your horizons, that the universe will send good juju back to you. So that's how I see it this month. I hope that you have a great month. Please like this video so others can find it, and subscribe, and I will see you later.